Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Thursday morning. Ain't God good? And won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. I know my listeners probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You said the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Thursday morning, right? And the topic for today is there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. You probably say, Lee Craft, what do you mean, Lee Craft, nothing new under the sun? It's simple. Everything that's been done has been done before. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with a white beard smiling and profiling and finally realizing, y'all trying to size me up. Yeah, I said it right. There's nothing new under the sun. Just no way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? You know, go back into the Bible. In the beginning. People write stories, you know, in the beginning. Guys go talk to a woman, baby, watch your phone. You know what I'm saying? They changed to a song, you know. Back in school, I used to dream about this every day. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather told me once upon a time, son, people will try to get what you have. You have the it factor. People have talents, or they have certain talents, they can use those same things and make something sound so wonderful. Sam Cooke is a good prime example. How he used the Bible. You know, we used to sing with the Sam Cooke and the Soulsters. Oh, there was a woman in the Bible day. She was sick. You know about the woman with the blood issue and stuff. That's talent. Talent. There's nothing new under the sun. There's a new way of doing certain things. You know, you get sued for saying something that somebody has copyrighted, but it's been said 20, 40, 50, 60, 700 years ago, but no one put a patent on it. So I'm trying to figure out, how does that make sense, right? You know, in the Bible, a lot of things come from the Bible. People saying and stuff, right? And they copyright it, but the Bible is the original author. So should I be suing some people for writing certain things and saying, this is my story, this is my song, all the day long? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I am serious though. Like I said, a lot of those songs though, they came back in the day. My grandfather told me a lot of stories and everything. And some of the things I say, sometimes I might probably get sued for it because they ask me, well, get your grandfather and ask him. Well, we can ask him. We all got to ask him at the same time when we all go and wait for our time to write our book, our name in the Lamb Book of Life. I said that correctly? Probably did, because you know, hey, I'll mess up something in a heartbeat. And my children just start laughing, Daddy, do you say some things on purpose? No, I said purpose sometimes on things. She said, what? I said, no, my bad. My bad. But no, that's the thing of people. You know, sometimes I just think the world is getting too monetized, it's getting too greedy. Because when you buy a record, right? Say I buy a record, right? And I own my own club, right? Or depends how big I throw a house party, right? People can come ask me and say, hey, Lee, you didn't pay royalties on that. You can't pay that song. So who told you that lie? Stevie Wonder say he want money on his records. Well, you tell Stevie Wonder he ain't gonna see a penny of it. I'm just playing. See, Wonder got a good sense of humor. But no, people, that was what was on my mind this morning about how people said, man, I invented this, and you didn't invent it. You probably just add your own little twist to it because it's already out there. You know, we didn't make the things you use better. Hold on. Let me get this right. We. We didn't make what you use better. I don't know how the commercial went, but like I said, I love the commercial though. They didn't invent the product, but they made what you made better. And that's what people are doing, making certain things better, you know? Because I was out one day, and y'all probably won't believe this right here. I was out one day, and I was sitting on the bench. I think my daughter's inside getting ready, I think, to take a driver's test, right? So both my daughter was there. So I'm sitting on the bench, and lady came to me and she said, how you doing, sir? I said, I'm doing fine. She said, are you a model? I said, no, I'm not. She said, are you sure? I said, I'm positive. She said, are you positive? I said, yeah, I'm sure I'm not a model. She said, you are the most handsome I've seen before in my life. I said, the truth is rare these days. I'm just, look. All I'm trying to say to people, you have to have a happy heart. You have to be willing to laugh at yourself or laugh at others, and do it. How can I say, what word can I use? What word my mama use? I don't know what I said. With class. That wasn't the word she used. She had a different word, but it meant like class. Everything you do it with class. Make people feel good about laughing at themselves and certain things. And I promise you, they'll never forget that. Everywhere that I've been, I laughed. I can bring, what's the old song? People say I'm the life of the party because I tell a joke or two. I don't have to say a word. Your eyes are a gateway to the soul. I walk into a room and stuff, man, my eyes are smiling. My mouth is like this. Look, hey, I'm sorry, people, like I said, but that was what was on my mind this morning. Because sometimes, I know you Pastor Lee Craft, your show is different. My show is different. I'm talking about everyday things that in my life and probably in your life too, that we all deal with some things that are similar. Trying to find peace. Wonder why this, wonder why that. But what if I told you though, that we all have something in common? We all have something in common. You said, Lee Craft, no, we don't. Yes, you do. Be mindful though. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing: it's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. We got that. We're part of that. Because what? Life has a lot of what? A lot of what ifs. What if you just take time to get to know the man? Then you understand the way he's thinking. Then you understand why he's doing what he's doing with his podcast. My mind is to get your mind off what you're going through, the problems that you're having. Because we all have problems. Money doesn't change your problems. And money doesn't help all your problems. What helps your problem is understanding you. So Lee Craft, do you understand yourself, Lee Craft? Shoot. It took me a long time to understand Lee Craft. A long time. And I'm helping you understand yourself within what? Within 8 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, then Lee Craft, you're gone, or you're on, or you're something. Now, you know what I'm saying, though. Sometimes, what I used to do? I used to make a mistake on purpose to kind of gauge who my friends really were. Because when you make a mistake, your friend will say, hey, man, you didn't do that right, or you didn't say that right, without embarrassing you. That's a friend. Now, you got somebody that's trying to put you on blast and stuff, maybe make a mistake and do certain things. That's not your friend. Not your friend. Because your friend will try to help you instead of hurting you. Then y'all gonna laugh at it together. You remember when you did so and so? No, I remember when you did that. Lee Craft, you got amnesia? Maybe, depending on what it is. Like a serious face. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I could have played that part. They gave me the role. I could have did a lot of things. They gave me the opportunity. Yeah, I tell my nephew all the time. My nephew said, Uncle Andrew, were you a good athlete? I said, I could have been. What happened, Uncle Andrew? I got cut. He said, what? I got cut. I didn't make the team. He got cut for it. Yeah. I said, look, man, I didn't, back in the day, man, I wouldn't think about no basketball, no track, none of those things, man. But you can have all the talent in the world, but you don't know how to apply it. It's just there. And sometimes, I look back and say, Lee Craft, if I'd apply myself, what would I be? What would I be? But go back to old saying, me and Kobe used to say all the time, you're always supposed to be. No matter what you do, no matter if you did this, you did that, wherever you are, is where you're supposed to be. So I am where I'm supposed to be, talking to you guys, trying to get you over that hump that you're going through, letting you know, hey, no matter what you're going through, it's going to be okay. Because everybody has problems. Ask T.D. Jakes. Ask Donald Trump. Ask R. Kelly. Ask Elon Musk. Ask Denzel. Ask Samuel L. Jackson. Ask George Clooney. Ask Brad Pitt. Everybody's dealing with something. Everybody. You know, you don't get no pass on it because you got money or you famous. It's just God will saying, hey, I am still here for you. And I'm telling you, I'm still here for you. Let you know, hey, it's going to be okay. I can guarantee you that. Just believe in the process. Like I'm gonna give you some wise words. I'm gonna let you go. When things are going, say south, right? And my wife tell me, she said, Lee, craft. That's what she mean business. Be still. What that means is get out of God's way. Let God do what he came here to do. Say, I surrender all. I surrender all. Look, oh man, look. I just feel happy. I feel happy even when things are not going right. I still feel happy because I said something crazy. I said, baby, I don't know why God keep on playing with me like you're here, because my father quit playing with me, baby. She said, Lee, you need to watch your mouth. I said, no, I got a right to talk to my father, right? He said, come to him as I am, right? Well, for those of you who don't get it, if you don't have a relationship with God, you won't get that. So, but if you do have a relationship with God, you understand everything Lee Craft is saying. You probably say, you know what? Lee Craft, I got it. I knew you would get it. Because, hey, we the same. One love. So, with that being said, Lee Craft, this is my podcast. If you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people if you want to have a real conversation. Have a blessed day. And please find time to make time to tell God, thank you, because I surrender all.